Hey everyone, you're on Ninja Brick, and in this video I want to show you guys my second modification to the 2020 Jedi Interceptor. Now for the most part I left the upper side of the hull untouched. I did however redesign a small storage space on the right side of the upper hull, and you can open it up like this. There's quite a lot of space in there. Let me show you guys what I put in there. Let's see here. Well, I don't know if you can see it that well, but there's two blaster pistols, there's some handcuffs, and I also have the pilot's shoulder armor. Let me just set this back down, close it up, make sure it's stable. Right, so this is for the upper part of the hull. I did replace the R2-D2 astromech droid with the astromech droid you get in the UCS Y-Wing set. I just think it looks better for this particular modification. Okay, let's move around to the back. And on the back, as you can see, there are 4 engines now. And they also have hyperspace capability. So this starfighter doesn't need the hyperspace halo it usually needed to jump to hyperspace. Well, that's about it for the upper side of the hull. Now, let's take a closer look inside the cockpit. Let's open this up. Let's get it a little bit closer. All right, well, as you can see, guys, now you can fit 2 minifigs inside the cockpit. I swapped out Anakin for this guy. This is the new owner of the starfighter. And this poor Rodian right here is his bounty, because this guy's a bounty hunter. So let me try to turn this around here so you can see a little bit more clearly. Right, so as you can see, I also added some clips right on the sides of the cockpit interior that can hold the katana sword, and also this awesome M41 assault blaster, which is basically the M41 pulse rifle from Aliens. But I thought, since this is a bounty hunter character, it deserves a badass looking weapon. So there you have it. Also added these 2 control panels here because the single one just felt kind of empty. Now, just in case you're wondering what's the deal with this blue dot right here, well, the point is that is a force field emitter. It's supposed to create a force field between the pilot and the bounty to make sure this guy doesn't trash around or do anything stupid while he's being transported inside the starfighter. Now, I'm going to close this up and show you guys what's going on the underside of the hull. Now, as Anakin would say, this is where the fun begins, because you see, I removed the side blasters and replaced them with these awesome Vulcan cannons. That's on this side and also on the other side right here. The original side blasters look kind of puny to me, and this looks a lot more badass. And let me just turn this directly to the front. You can see in the middle, these 2 things right there, these are ion cannons I've added right under the cockpit. There we go. You can see them a little better now. And as you can see, like I showed you in my previous modification video, I covered up the empty space where the astromech droid is supposed to be sitting, and also on this other side there was a lot of empty space that I covered up, and that's the storage area. And the fun thing about these ion cannons right there is that they can also double as a landing gear. Let me show you what I mean. Right, so this is the starfighter in its rest position sitting on the table. I don't know if you guys see it from this angle, but this puts a little bit of stress on the wing connectors. See, if I lift it up, the wings come down a little bit. If I put it down, they move up a little bit. Let me show you on the side also. So I lift it up. As you can see, even though it's a little bit of movement because I extended the ground reach of the cockpit. This still kind of bothers me because I think if you leave it at rest for a long time, you might damage the friction connectors. So what I did with the ion cannons is, you can see here, you move these a little bit lower, like so. And now it can rest on this back piece here and these two. Let's set it down. And as you can see, there's no more stress on the wings. See? Lift it up, no more stress. Put it down, it stays down. And actually, in this, the way it's angled when it's at rest, when it's landed, looks pretty cool. You can still see its awesome features. The engines don't hit the ground. They're suspended just a little bit above. And you can still have a pretty good view of the Vulcan cannons. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of this. So guys, I showed you the starfighter. Now let me show you the pilot I imagined as the owner of this awesome spacecraft. So this guy is the bounty hunter Cage. And 10 years after the Battle of Exegol, he's the guy you don't want to mess with in the galaxy. I actually used parts from several different minifigs to make this guy. I used this head from the Taskmaster minifig from the Black Widow helicopter chase set. His torso is Reaper's torso from the Dorado Showdown Overwatch set. His legs are from a Death Trooper. His twin pistols are from a custom minifig I bought at one time. They're Halo-style pistols. And as you can see on the back and also here, he's got shoulder armor with the katana sheath. I got this from Lloyd from a Ninjago set. I believe it was Lloyd's Titan robot set. I don't really remember what that's called. But all these pieces together make for one badass looking bounty hunter. I really like the way he turned out. Well guys, that's a wrap for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Also, the 501st Battle Pack review is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, you can always click on one of these other videos, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.